Throughout our project, we relied heavily upon technology from both our main and ancillary texts. To achieve a professional standard in our work, we needed to learn and explore types of technology with which we were unfamiliar. For the main prop used throughout the video, the rope photograph of the couple, we used an SLR camera. SLR stands for single lens reflex. This means that, rather than looking through a separate viewfinder, you see directly through the lens, allowing for much greater accuracy. In the photo, we wanted to illustrate a happy couple enjoying themselves. It needed to be a very naturalistic shot, and therefore we picked the mise-en-scène very carefully. We tried a couple of different locations, before settling upon the wooded setting we eventually used. However, the mise-en-scène was not perfect. A street lamp was unfortunately in a fairly prominent position, spoiling the photo. To remove this, we used Adobe Photoshop. Due to the high amount of detail in the trees, it wasn't practical to use the clone stamp tool to erase it. Therefore, we used the selection tool to make selections of the trees and pasted them as new layers to effectively patch over the land. By altering the opacity, the patches looked realistic and the undesirable light was removed. One effect we used a few times during the video was a series of fast jump cuts on the same clip, giving a jerky, fast-paced effect. We've used this in two different ways, either with a stationary camera, as seen here, or by moving the camera at different locations. The former was achieved by having a moving subject and a stationary camera, and simply cutting sections of the clip out. The latter, however, was slightly more involved. We filmed the actress walking past several times in front of different backgrounds. By using lines on the floor, we made sure the camera and actress stayed the same distance apart, meaning that in editing, we simply had to edit the clips together. This led to the actress's movements looking fluid, whilst the background switched jerkily between several locations.